You make this look easy. Oh, they gonna run. Oh yeah, there it is. The Malfeasance exotic hand cannon is finally mine. Let's review it. Please note that I am getting this gun after patch 2.0.5, which I've heard a little bit about how the gun was sort of underwhelming pre-patch, but from my experience so far with the gun, it definitely feels worthy of an exotic. I've really been enjoying using it. I have not got to play much Gambit with the gun yet, but it has been a lot of fun to use in all areas of the game so far. My first impression of this gun was this gun definitely feels exotic. One of my favorite feelings in Destiny is getting used to a new gun, especially exotics, and even more so when that gun ends up being viable to use. I think that statement is sort of obvious, but everyone loves it when there's a new gun, and so you go and try it, and it just instantly clicks. You're knocking enemies down left and right. You're not being held back from the gun being difficult to use. It is doing pretty good damage, or it feels like it's doing good damage. And especially in the case of exotics like Malfeasance, the exotic perk isn't difficult to proc. You don't need a certain mod, any special tricks. The reload isn't hindering you at all. What I'm trying to say is, simply put, the gun just works well and you don't have to think about using it. Malfeasance definitely fits that criteria, especially in PvE. It's a good one. I really like pairing this gun with a rocket launcher, and ultimately I didn't have to worry about things like, am I going to hinder myself or my fire team by not running other exotics like Whisper or Sleeper? Am I killing ads fast enough? Am I doing enough damage overall? Yeah, I had a lot of fun running Malfeasance in my loadout. It is something different to throw on and still bring the damage and be able to clear ads effectively. Definitely do not be afraid to give Malfeasance a try. The perks on this gun are very interesting. I did not have this gun before this week, so I didn't get to experience what it was like before the patch, where Malfeasance got a pretty good buff this week. I heard it was underwhelming pre-patch, but that word never crossed my mind in my experience so far using the gun. Anyway, the gun got a buff by increasing damage to invaders and Gambit, as well as taking enemies in general. The patch also buffed Malfeasance's exotic perk, Explosive Shadow, to do more damage. So what exactly are the perks? This gun comes with Taken Predator, which gives bonus damage to taken enemies, as well as Gambit invaders. This gun 3-taps an invader, even with their overshield, provided you're at the correct range, which is awesome. There are a couple minor perks on the gun as well that gives this hand cannon pretty good stability, although it would have been better if they had given bonuses to the range stat instead. Not that stability is bad for a hand cannon, but range on hand cannons is a lot better for consistently hitting targets. Malfeasance also comes with extended mag, making the clip a whopping 15 rounds, which is awesome for hand cannons and pairs really well with the exotic perk Explosive Shadow. The text for Explosive Shadow states, shoot tainted slugs that burrow into the enemy. Stacking enough slugs causes them all to explode. This perk is very unique and sets up for a lot of high single target damage. A nice little tip here, if you find taken phalanxes especially annoying to fight and want to be lazy like me, just aim for the shield with this gun. The damage from Explosive Shadow will proc and take them out pretty easily. No surprise, it works really well, and works really well especially for taken enemies. Overall, a good set of perks on this gun, definitely fun and easy to use. I'm not going to be talking in depth about how to complete the quest steps. I just want to touch real quick on how to acquire the exotic quest itself. You get the quest to drop from destroying the Space Meatball Primeval in Gambit, which is RNG based. This is kind of a bummer because not only do you have to get lucky for the special Primeval to spawn, but then you have to outplay the opposing team to kill it before they kill their Primeval in order to obtain the quest. There's been controversy stemming from the spawn rates of this primeval, which Bungie addressed and actually buffed the spawn rates in patch 2.0.5 this week. I'm not sure how much better they are though. My fire team and I got really lucky the first week this quest was available. We didn't even know about the quest. We're just happening to play Gambit. The special primeval spawned, we killed it, and got the quest. I want to talk about the lore really badly, but gonna be honest, I don't want to be the lore guy. I'll leave that to the professionals. I will say there's some really interesting lore surrounding the Drifter and his travels and this gun Malfeasance. Drifter says right before turning the quest in that you, the Guardian, were responsible for helping the Drifter build this gun, which was a really cool way to give meaning and significance to Malfeasance. So yeah, check it out in the lore tabs in-game. The Drifter has his own section, and also the lore tab on the gun itself. They're just really interesting to read. Highly recommend taking a look. Anyway, overall, really fun gun. Honestly, I found the quest itself to be a little bit difficult, but it's definitely doable, guys. Good luck in your pursuit of obtaining it, and thanks for watching, Guardians.